All right, slight technical difficulty here. It's actually doing the wrong camera. I wanted my other camera, so let's see if I can switch that here. But thanks so much to everybody that's going to end up joining. Nobody yet, so I can kind of mess with this a little bit. See if I can change my settings to my other camera. That would be nice. Let's see here. Microphone's working. Well, at a minimum, I can talk to this down here to this camera. This is my computer camera. So I'm going to use my other camera, which is not working at the moment. So let's see if I can mess with some settings. But while I'm doing that, wanted to just say thanks to anybody who's going to join. Wanted to talk a little bit about myself, talk about the importance of doing live streaming. I've been hearing more and more about that, and I think it is very important. But anyway, let me just kind of adjust accordingly here and move my monitors and all that around. Tell you a little about me. This channel, I do DIY and reviews, essentially everything from around the house projects to, electronics reviews. So, anything from a little card reader to headphones. I did these earbuds, the N200 by AKG. I've done how to fix things in your car to reviews on my Blue Yeti microphone here and, other microphones, computer products, that kind of thing. So have several other channels, and you see in the back, Verizon Wireless. I own a Wireless Zone Verizon store, have a channel for that as well. On that channel, I'll review different phones, talk about different ways to save money with Verizon, talk about different products, technology there too. So love and enjoy technology a lot. Understand that basically doing live streams will help you build your channel, but also gives you an opportunity to talk with other people and share your ideas. Several of my other channels, and I'll put them in the description of this video as well. I have a channel called Saving Your Future. On that, I talk about a bunch of different topics on personal finance, and it's basically based around my book, which I have a copy over here. Show you that my book, Saving Your Future. Hopefully, this is shown the right way, not inverted as I'm seeing it. But wrote this book in 2013, and it's nice, easy read, about 100 pages or so, talking about how to how to save for retirement, save for a house, a rainy day fund, all those kind of things. I've done a YouTube channel on that as well, talking about a number of different topics, kind of help people build their financial future as I've done. Obviously based on the book, have a podcast around that as well. And my other channel is Entrepreneur Insights, talking about, so that'd be my third channel, talking about different things related to being an entrepreneur. What my experience and journey has been in the 5 years owning a Verizon Wireless Zone. Had some ups and downs. Have one store right now, had two. And the second one was a struggling one that I acquired. Tried to make a go of it for about 2 years. And, realized that necessarily wasn't something that was going to be super successful. So I ended up selling that store to somebody else, and they ended up closing it down. So a little bit of vindication in that, a established business owner who had a number of stores wasn't able to turn that one around too. But, it's a shame. But again, entrepreneurship is tough, but it's a fun journey if you can make it work. So, let's see, what else could I talk about? I'm going to be doing a new video coming up shortly on another product, smart plugs, smart outlets for your home. I'll grab one of those and show that to you real quick. Just got this product in a couple days ago, or actually, I guess yesterday. And I'm going to do a review on this product here. It's a package of 4 of them made by a company called, Amysen, Amysen. Should be interesting. Just started working on that review earlier this morning and probably finishing that up tomorrow or so. And A number of people have been reaching out to me lately as my channel got over 1,000 people and it's about product reviews. A number of people reaching out asking how I can review their products. So doing that as well. And so it's been fun, reviewing people's products, different company products. Basically, companies are sending me some items for free, and I'm reviewing them, and it's letting them basically letting me get some products for free, and it's fun to review them. So thank you, Andy, for joining. Have I met another YouTuber in real life? I guess people that I know, in my area. So a lot of business owners are YouTubers. And so I've met, a number of people that have YouTube channels. When you say another YouTuber, if you mean, like large YouTube channel people, I would say the answer to that is no. On my Entrepreneur Insights channel, I did interview a gentleman a couple months back who he does like product reviews by dads. And apologies for not off the top of my head remembering what his name is, but let me look it up. So he has a decent following, so I may as well plug him. Let me take a look real quick to answer you in full on that one. So let me go to my channel, Entrepreneur Insights. And let me go ahead and post a link to that page for you, so you can look up that interview as well. So yeah, the answer is I did. Now, let me look up that one for you and give you a full answer to that. Definitely want to give you the guy's name. Lane, that's what it is, Lane Fornerat. So did interview him. And my other channel, Entrepreneur Insights, I do also I call interviews with entrepreneurs. Interviewed a gentleman also by the name of Fraser Rice, who wrote a book called Wealth Actually. So I did that interview. Didn't meet him in person. Let's see, who else? A guy that used to work for me at my Verizon store, Robert Bacon. He's an entrepreneur. Interviewed him. Also an entrepreneur named Tom Neeley. So have done a few interviews with people. Also interviewed in person a lady named TC Coffey, who owns a children's photography company. So I did interview her as well, and that interview will be coming and posted shortly. So thanks, Andy. Hope you answered your question there. So I'm going to type in there to Andy, thanking him for his question. Hopefully other people will join as well, and see what we can do as far as answering your questions and helping you. Again, this is my first real live stream here. Glad to have gotten somebody on there. And what I would recommend to people, especially if you have a business, go ahead and do live streaming. You create a YouTube channel for sure. Talk about your products and services for two reasons. One, when people listen to what you have to say, it's an easy way for them to hear about your product. The other thing is, in YouTube, you have that description section and tag section. In the description, you can put anything about your business. You can put your website, you can put your physical business address if it's something where you have people come out to your business. Go ahead and put that in there. YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world, so you can potentially provide people with an opportunity to connect with you and learn a little bit more about your business from that. Also, if somebody's doing a search for, I need a plumbing company in my area, if you have that tagged and you have that, in the description, when they do a Google search, your business is much more likely to be one that they find. And if they check out your content on YouTube, you can create yourself as a trusted source, someone that they can, hear a little bit more about. And when they're contacting you, then they feel more like, wow, this is somebody that I feel like I know a little bit about, and by knowing you, they'll trust you for sure. So, or trust you more than somebody that they've never talked to before. So, getting on 10 minutes here. I'm glad I had the opportunity to answer one question, and would love to have a conversation with other people as well. Um, I'll get to the point here of the fact that I've had one person join so far. To me, that's a success. Now, of course, you'd love to have 20, 30, 50 people joining your live streams. Would love to, make that something that builds. But of course, over time, that can happen. So I'm going to do more of these. I'm going to do more live streams. Hopefully, by watching this so far, you've gotten something out of it. And if you have questions, definitely post them in the comment section, because I'll use that as to maybe create new topics in the future, create a topic for the next live stream. I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes and see if anybody else joins. Would love to answer your questions. I feel like personally I have a number of different areas that are necessarily my niches, not just the DIY reviews on this channel, but as I mentioned, several other channels. And I will put in the description below the other channels that I have. Like I said, there's the Entrepreneur Insights, where I do interviews with entrepreneurs, and also once a week I give insights into different things that I do for my business. Also have the Saving Your Future podcast, as well as the Saving Your Future YouTube channel, where I talk about things related to my book, Saving Your Future, which I mentioned earlier. So those are a couple of things. And like I said, on this channel, I'll do all kinds of product reviews, as well as things I do around the house. Recently, I did how to replace a toilet. I've done how to fix a loose banister, how to change the spark plugs in your car, how to replace the pull cord on your lawnmower, or in that case, I did my snowblower. And might even do some tips and tricks on different things. And I've been learning and studying other people on how to build their YouTube channels. So that's not necessarily my niche. And obviously I could probably do that and get into that, but it's not really the thing that I do. If it was something I was going to do, then I'd probably create a new channel for that. Because I think, you have to find a niche. You have to be in a situation where you can use your expertise and not necessarily get into something saturated, but get into something that you enjoy. So I'll post links to the pages of the people I mentioned earlier in the video as well. And I think getting on to about 12 and a half minutes, I'll probably go to about 15 minutes of, more or less rambling on here. So I'll do that for about 15 minutes, and hopefully other people will join and be happy to answer their questions if they do. If not, it was a great experiment so far, and don't be afraid to continue to try things, continue to do your videos. And the reason why most people fail at YouTube is because they give up too fast. So create your plan, and once you have your plan, just stick with it. And it's great to obviously have that interaction with other people, see your channel growing, see subscribers coming on. But if it doesn't happen right away, just keep on promoting your content. And if you feel like you're adding value, keep doing it. Keep adding value for people, and over time, you're going to see results. Field test with people that you know. Is this something that is of interest to them? Go to Facebook groups. Look for groups based on your topic or your niche, and see people are out there. Don't spam them on, hey, come check my channel out, but ask questions. Hey, honestly, I'm doing a YouTube channel on this topic. What do you guys think? What are some ideas that you guys would share with your audience? I would love to hear it. And people will tell you that stuff. So I'd love to hear from you guys as well. What topics would you have, a particular topic other than Q&A? Because that's what I decided to go with today. Just do a Q&A. Actually psyched that somebody joined. Andy Kishore, Kishore. Hope I pronounced that right, Andy. And thanks so much for joining. And if other people do, then I'll stay on longer. But at 14:45, we'll probably wrap up in a few seconds if nobody else joins. But I'll definitely do this again. And if you want to go live or you want to do a YouTube channel, keep on keeping on. Be encouraged. Keep on doing it. So thanks so much. Subscribe if you like my content. Give a thumbs up if you learned something here. Ask me questions, because I will go down and answer all the questions that are asked. So with that, have a great night or a day, depending on when you're watching this, and we'll catch you in the next video.